So, you live on Ponte Davis Street?
No, that's my name.
Well, you put your name in the wrong location here. Maybe you need to fill out another one. You never worked anywhere?
No.
There you go.
How you doing today? Okay, how you doing? I'm alright. What can I do for you? Yeah, can I get an application? Sure. Have you worked any place before? No, I haven't. Do you have any experience at all? No. Going to school? Well, kinda, yeah. Going back to my GT. Mm-hmm. Well, I probably wouldn't be able to help you right now if you don't have any experience or haven't been working any place. Okay, thanks. All right, thanks a lot. Take it easy. Yep. What's up, Sonny? What you into?
Just chilling, trying to go get something for my mom that quick.
Yeah, I just came back from over there from putting in an application, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get a job, man. You know everybody going to jail. First CF, Sugar, now Shorty on probation, man. They slanging Marge nowadays.
So what you gonna do now?
You know, I'm just find a job and cool out for a while. At least that'll be a legit way to make my money for now. Well,
that seems like a good idea. All that money you're making, man, looks legit. So who's hiring?
I heard the bank was hiring for tellers, you know. I'm gonna check that out too.
Straight up?
Yeah, I ain't gonna just stop there though. Gotta find other jobs too.
So you got, I mean, I had a little incident with Woo Woo, man. That mug pistol with me, man.
Yeah, you
I'm trying to get back at him. I'm packing, man, but I ain't had a whoopie at the time, man.
Man, you supposed to keep that with you all the time. So what y'all gonna do, Joe?
I'm gonna try to come back at him, but I don't know, man. I might lay low. You know how that goes.
Man, I don't know if I can lay low somebody pistol with me. You know, I gotta go back at him, but you know
so
what I'm saying?
So you and Woo ain't having that little feud?
We still have our differences, you know what I'm saying? Not too much to talk about, though.
I'm gonna try to come back at him again, though, you know.
That's what you gotta do. Let that man know you ain't scared of him. You gotta stand up for yours. Don't be scared of nobody, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Oh, yeah, I heard you was locked up, man. How was the joint?
Man, Woo Woo got it set off up in there, too, man.
Straight up?
Yeah, man, dudes beating up people in there. My old boy got shot, man.
Ooh, who's that?
I forgot his name, though. It'll come to me, man. But, man, that nigga, man, he just got everything.
He's gonna get taken care of.
Yeah. He got Briscoe, them was in there. See, I you know, Sugar, right?
Yeah.
So, man, I got into, like, a little beat down with him, man.
Hey, oh, yeah, I heard Sugar got his own gang now. What's up with
man,
that?
I just rode with Sugar, man, before we got in that little bus, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, how'd you get busted?
Yeah, man. a piece of man rolled up, right? So I was hungry, you know. So I opened up the door. The cops was coming from every angle,
don't tell you fell for a piece of man straight.
I fell for it, man.
No.
And then so, man, your father came up there, gave me $10. I was talking to him. Yeah. Man, I was just talking to him, man. He a good man, man. I was thinking about taking some of their advice, but, you know, I'm not ready for all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Pops always trying to preach.
Heating up Shorty in the joint.
Straight up. Yeah. Shorty get beat up bad.
Yeah, man. Black guys everywhere. Briscoe and them. I went in jail, right? And Woo, I'm supposed to be with Shaq. He got Shaq out, and then he gonna come get Woo. I mean, not Woo, but he gonna get Briscoe and them out before me.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what's up, man? So I'm gonna
told
get back
you Woo ain't no good, man. Told you that from the jump. Shoot, I heard EF saved now into church now and
Yeah,
things. Man, things just changing quick.
Now I was talking to this shorty on the street. He gonna come try to talk to me about God, man.
Yeah.
So I don't need that, man.
That's what you choose to do, brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that right now either, though. But I'm just
I gotta
thinking
get
about...
back up on my money, man. Straight up.
Man, I would help you. Like I said, I'm trying to lay low for a while, you know what I'm saying? I'm struggling like you.
I understand that.
But my advice to you is to go back after Woo, man. Don't let them know you're a mark, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna get my
don't never
boys
go out
and it's
like
gonna
that.
be known. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know how that is. Take care of your
man.
business,
I'm
you
finna
know
go
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
store.
All right, then.
All right.
Keep it to yourself when you do it, too.
You too, man.
All right.
Honey, I just don't know what I'm going to do with all these bills. They're all doubling up. They're all getting behind.
Doubling up? How did they start doubling up?
A lot of them weren't paid when we were supposed to pay them.
Well, what's this right here?
That's the deposit for the phone. When you're late paying the phone bill, then they require you to pay a deposit. So now they request this deposit by this certain date.
Well, hey, we're just going to have to get the kids to help out. Tanti's going to have to get a job. Jackie's going to have to get a part-time job.
Tanti?
Yeah.
Tanti don't know but one thing.
Well, he's going to have to...
And that's what we're trying to get him from doing now.
Right. He's going to have to unknow it. It's time for him to get responsible anyway. He's going to have to get a job, learn how to work, and pull his own weight, and help pay something. He can pay the phone bill. He can help pay the electric bill.
Ruth, I don't see Tanti doing it.
Well, I already got some leads at work for a job for him as, being a janitor at the hospital. So I'm going to talk to him about it when he comes in today.
You can talk to him. When is Tanti coming?
He said he'd be here in about 30 minutes. That was 25 minutes ago.
And this bill here,
What is that?
this is Jackie's hospital bill.
That's the balance?
This is the balance.
What happened to the insurance? They're supposed to pay 80%.
Yeah. They reimburse you. You pay it, and then they reimburse you.
What's this $175?
That right there is the room service for the baby.
Okay, we're going to have to get the kids to pitch in. Because Tanti is grown.
You know, I knew this baby, of Jackie's was going to cost, it was going to cost, but I never, when we had the children, things are tripled. Medical expenses have tripled since then.
Well, she's going to have to help. She's going to have to get a part-time job even with the baby. And at least, contribute, pay the water bill or the sewer bill.
Well, I want her to finish school, too, If we make her drop out of school and start working,
Well, I don't want her to drop out of school. I worked and went to school, went to medical school and worked nights.
I just don't see my baby doing that.
Oh, James, you're going to keep her a baby forever. She's going to have to grow up sooner or later.
I know, maybe I just feel like I'm not ready, to see her,
Well, then what are you going to do? Are you going to get a second job and help pay these bills off?
I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Oh, there's Tanti
Something's
there.
got to be made.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Tanti.
Guess what? I found a job for you at the hospital.
Doing what?
A janitor.
Janitor. I'm just going to work as a janitor.
Tanti, you got to start somewhere. If you're not going to do that, what are you going to do?
Because you got to do something. These bills got to be paid.
Not as I'll find a job on my own.
The job at the hospital has benefits. I know it's not that much, it's minimum wage, but it's really good. You should think about it, at least think about it, Tanti.
Yeah, all right, I'll think about it.
Trish, she's the one who told me about it. And I told her that I would send you in Monday, fill an application.
All right, I said I'll think about it.
All right, because these bills, your dad showed me all these bills, and because of Jackie having the baby and all the stuff that's been going on, we're getting behind, and we need you guys to pitch in and start helping out. It's not like you guys are kids anymore. Everybody is almost grown. You guys are going to have to get a job and help out and pay the bills.
seems like my life ain't going nowhere.
Your life isn't going anywhere. Like, yeah, what? What are you talking about?
Job, finding a job, basically.
Well, basically, Tonka, the problem is you don't have any credentials.
Credentials?
Yeah, a document that shows potential employers that you're capable of making them money if they hire you.
So what should I do?
Well, number one, you ought to go back to high school. You ought to go back to school.
Man, I can't see myself going back to school again, sitting in the classroom.
Well, wait a minute. When I'm talking about going to school, I'm not saying high school. I'm saying you need to go sign up for your GED class. You know, once you get your GED, which is the equivalent of your high school diploma, you can basically go anywhere with that.
I can do that. That's easy.
Yeah, it sounds easy, but it's not that easy because you really have to apply yourself. Studying, dedicating your time to your work instead of hanging out in the streets.
Well, that's the only way I can do this. Guess I have no choice.
Well, that's what you want. I can take you down to the U46 district and you can sign up.
All right. How you want to do that?
You can go now. I'm just going to run in and come right back out.
I'll wait for you outside. They talking about bills again.
That's why you're looking for a job.
Hi, how you doing?
All right.
Where you
Must
coming
be
from?
going over those bills, huh?
Oh, yeah, I was just talking to your dad about him, and we need some help. We're going to get Tonti to get a job, him and Jackie.
Funny, because I just saw Tonti outside, and he's talking about going back to school to get his GED.
Really?
Yup,
Oh,
I'm getting
that's
ready
nice.
to take him over there.
I mean, he acted so uninterested, so unconcerned about what was going on.
Shocked me too. He came out there and said he basically wanted my help.
That's great. Oh, I'm glad, because I told him about the job as being a janitor, and he was like,
Oh, you offered him a job?
yeah, the one at the hospital, and he wasn't even interested. He didn't even give me, I had to keep, Tonti, come on, he didn't have any feedback at all. So that's a total turnaround. When is he gonna go?
I'm going to take him down there today. And I told him basically the rest is up to him. I'll get him registered. If there's something to be paid, I'll pay. But if he wants to go to school, let him go. And let's forget the job about being a janitor.
True. Oh, I'm really glad. His dad's gonna be really glad. James is gonna be happy. Oh, man. That's great news.
Let's hope that he can stick to
Yeah, he can do it. I know he can. I wonder would he be interested in going on to college if he got his, his high school equivalency.
That's a possibility.
Oh, that's good. I'm really glad to hear that.
Okay, well, I'm not going to stay long because I'm not going to give him a chance to change his mind.
All right.
At all.
Well, let me know. Call me tonight. Let me know how it goes.
Hi.
Hi, an application?
For...
Any position available?
Sure. Here you go, and here's a pen. You can have a seat over there and fill it out, bring it back when you're finished.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
Y'all finished?
Yeah, here you go.
Okay.
Here's your pen.
Thank you. Okay. Now you live on Tonti Davis Street?
No, that's my name.
That's your name. Okay. Well, you filled out this whole application wrong. Do you have any previous experience or?
No.
No? Have you ever worked volunteer work or Red Cross or anything?
No, this is my first time trying to get a job.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm not even going to ask you about a resume. To save us both some time, Do you have a job? A high school education?
No.
No? Okay, well, to save us both some time, I think we're just gonna, I really can't do anything with this right now. Well, I'll keep your application on file, but as I said, I really can't do anything. Maybe your best thing for you to do is get maybe a GED and get some on-the-job training, and then at that point we can reconsider your application.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Thanks for stopping in and have a good day.
You too.
You know, I got somebody looking inside. They told me that those things go down.
They lying, man. They took everything, all the dope and everything.
Fat man said you was in charge.
I am in charge, man, but they took everything.
What's up, man? I got to have my jacks, man.
Well, they took everything.
All right, bro, you want some more of this money right now?
I'll take them, Batman. Who's you, man?
I'll take this
Hold tight,
part.
hold tight, hold
Who's
tight.
you?
Yeah. Hey, brother.
I'll take this sucker out.
So
You got
what, man?
1
I
hour.
got boys,
You got
too.
1 hour.
So I got boys,
1 hour.
You got 1 hour.
Okay, you got 1 hour.
You okay? You okay?
Just cut your short.
You cool, bro. You cool.
No, don't be cool. No, don't say that to me.
We be back.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Okay. I know you told me a couple weeks ago that you wasn't hiring, but I'm willing to do work for free in order to get some experience, if possible.
Okay, sure, I could handle that. What kind of hours are you looking for?
I can only work days because at night I work a janitor job. So.
Okay, sure. And I do believe we have your application.
Well, can I just fill out another one?
Sure you can. Okay. Yeah, oh, I remember you. Sure, that would be great. I'd love for you to fill out another one.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, okay. You all finished?
Yeah.
Great. Let me check this over here. Okay, that looks really good. Real good. When would you be available to start?
Just start right now if you want me to.
Okay. Well, why don't we make it tomorrow? And you said that days would be better for you.
Right.
Could you be here at 9 tomorrow?
Sure.
Okay. Well, let's give it a shot, and we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we'll get you on a board and get you some experience.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Thanks, Tommy.
All right, bye.
Have a good day.
You too.
See you tomorrow.
All right, see you.
Welcome to Talk with Michelle. She used to be a Playboy centerfold. Now she has her own talk show. Today on her panel she will have Vic Johnson, Tyrell Davis, Linda Avery, and Malik. They will talk about ethnicity. And now here's your host, Michelle Day.
Welcome to Talk with Michelle. And I have today with me Malik Seeley, Linda Avery, Tyrell Davis, and Vic Johnson. This is part 2 of the first segment that we had on racial issues. How do you guys feel about moving the projects to the suburbs? Linda?
Well, I think it's a big mistake. I think they need to see if they can work it out there in the cities instead of moving all these people to the suburbs. I mean, there are some advantages that maybe that it'll be bring some of the urbanites to the suburbs, you know, for jobs and stuff like that. Right. And also just a better outlook of what they can see of being productive in a society, and they see other people working and earning a living. And then there are, you know, disadvantages too. I mean, it can bring extra crime to the suburbs. I mean, there is crime in the suburbs. Mm-hmm. And, you know, some people, I've read that some people have been living there for 15 years. I mean, they, even though there's so much going on, they still consider it their home. They still want to be there. They don't want to have to be transported to somewhere else, you know, like cattle or something. So, it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Okay. And Malik, what do you feel?
I feel the same way she does, but I think it should be more of something that the individual tenant wants to do. If they want to move to the suburbs, so be it. Just, you know, we just can't just uproot these people and transport them to the suburbs. You know, you're just transporting a problem from Chicago to the suburbs.
Right.
And the real issue is the land that they're on. That's like where Cabrini Green is, that's prime real estate. And over near Rush Street, and that's what those people want. That's what I have to say, white people want. Right. You know, and those people with the money get what they want in this country, and they want that property, and you know, they're gonna have to leave.
Right. And Tyrell, what do you feel about this situation?
Well, I feel like the problem that persists in, like, for instance, the Cabrini Green area is a problem. They're not solving the problem, like I said before. They're spreading, by sending the people to the suburbs, they're just spreading the problem out.
Right.
You know, that's not a solution, you know, and I've always been against, you know, spreading the problem. If you're not going to solve the problem, then let it be. Right. You know. It's costing, you know, the taxpayers money with the moving out. And like Mr. Seeley said over here about the tenant should have a choice. Well, we all know CHA, if you know much about public housing, they don't give you much choice. It's either you do it or you find your own place to live. You know, and we all know that the cost of housing is so, you know, outrageous nowadays, especially out in the suburbs. You know, it's hardly affordable for the working people, let alone the people that are on public assistance or so forth. So they don't really give you much of a choice. If they said that you got to go out to the Elgin or the Fox Valley area, I mean, and pay $30 a month out of your public assistance check, versus, you know, you go out and find your own 3-4 bedroom, depending on the amount of children that you have, and pay $700-800 a month. I mean, you know, I mean, it's not much of a choice that they give you. So, you know, it's like they put you in, like, in a catch-22 situation when you're on public assistance. I mean, they don't give you much choice. You know, they say move, you gotta move.
Right. And how do you feel about it, Vic?
Well, I'm looking at it from the Fox Valley viewpoint. How is it going to change our community? I don't have a problem with the Cabrini Green people relocating. It's just that those African American people have different attitudes than the suburbanite blacks. And living in projects is like living in jail because you're stacked on top of each other. Right. So that's why the crime rate is so high, because it's all that energy and all those people congested into one.
Right, on top of each other.
It just makes you have that attitude of rebellion. But when you say you're going to relocate them to the suburbs, you got to look at how they're gonna react with the white people, the white prejudiced people toward blacks. I'm not saying all white people are prejudiced, but there are those that are out here in the suburbs. So when you take those people from the project attitudes and the white prejudiced people attitudes and try and mix them together, you're looking for trouble.
Okay. And how do you guys feel about the CHA sweeps and the gun sweeps and the drug sweeps that they're creating in the city?
Well, from like, what was it, 2 years ago, that's when they started discussing the relocation of these people. So by them saying 2 years later that they're going to do gun sweeps, that right there tells you that, how you want to put it, that's one of their ways of getting the people out of there.
Right.
Because initially they were going to relocate them. So if you're going to relocate them, why do you have to do gun sweeps? It doesn't make sense. I mean, the only thing you're going to do there is cause more trouble.
Right.
Have more innocent people dying. Because most of the time, innocent people die, not the gangbangers and the crime people.
That's true.
You know, one of the things I think with the CHA sweeps is that a lot of people are afraid of the Fourth Amendment being violated. You know, it's two ways of looking at everything, you know, and one of the ways that I look at this is that, you know, if I live in the CHA and my children can't go out in the playground and play without being shot because, you know, of the gang activity that is within, you know, my living quarters or, you know, right in the general area, I see nothing wrong with a sweep. You know, like, yes, maybe the Fourth Amendment is violated, you know, but do it matter if it's, you know, do I care if it's your child or do you care if it's my child?
Right.
You know, the consideration only falls is what if your child was being slain out there out there in the playground area? Would you be objected to a sweep then?
No.
Or are you only objected to a sweep because it wasn't your child? Right. Now you're worried about your own, you know, personal privacy.
Right.
You know, but if I have nothing in my home to hide, I could care less. If a sweep is going to help your child stay alive, I'm all for a sweep.
Right. I can agree with that.
Yeah, but what about how are the police going to do it, though? See, the police, if they're going in there, they're going to look at all the people are the same. They're not going to look at whether you're a nice person or an innocent person. The attitude that they probably going to have is that all of you are doing anything anyway, you're in the projects, and as far as I'm concerned, all of you are criminals.
You know, I have no problem with that, you know, and I know what you're saying, is that some people are going to be treated like criminals during those sweeps. I understand that. But look at it this way. What if your child was out there and you're walking your child to school and he gets gunned down? I mean, that's, you know, that's your child. Then how do you feel about it? Do you care? I mean, you yourself, myself personally, I would be willing to do a personal sweep myself if that was my kid that got slain out there like that.
Right.
You know, that's how I feel. You know, I mean, we the first thing we do is we call the police and we say, do something about this. Then they come and they say, well, okay, we're going to do sweeps. Then everybody, oh no, don't do that. But, you know, if you want them to solve the problem, let them solve the problem. Sure, some people's rights may be violated, or the amendment may be violated, or
But
whatever.
we need to start trying to
You know, I feel that one of the things...
Okay, one person at a time, please. We can't hear you. We can't hear what's being said if one.
Okay, one of the
everyone
things
talks
I
at
think
once.
that, you know, that they should do is by this being CHA, and that means Chicago Housing Authority. That doesn't mean that's public housing.
Right.
Okay. In the lease and the agreement stipulates.
There we go.
That says that they should have a right to come and, you know, and if they have to investigate the quarters that you live in, it should be in the lease.
Right, an inspection.
An inspection of those living quarters.
That's right.
Right.
Then, you know, that way, if you don't feel like you want to give your privacy up for that inspection, then don't move there.
Okay. And you had some comment to make?
He's hitting it right on the head.
Okay.
You know, they're talking about Fourth Amendment rights. You know, the forefathers of the earth of this country didn't live in CHA. That's the problem. You know, people are dying. Innocent children.
Whatever works.
Black people are killing black people, and that's the issue we have to take care of. These gangbangers are out of control. Somebody's got to do something.
Okay, on that aspect, when the gang said that they were gonna have peace. And all the gangs started meeting and trying to have peace. And they had a truce in the Cabrini Green projects. Some politicians openly said they didn't agree with like giving awards to gangbangers or trying to establish peace among them. I mean, what do you want as far as politicians? What do you want? Do you want them to fight or do you want them to have peace? See,
it's not a political thing. It's from one black man to another.
Right, we shouldn't worry about what
it has nothing
they're
to do
feeling.
with Mayor Daley or any of the or Jim Edgar. It's man to man, mano y mano. It's got nothing to do with them. So the media can portray it any way it is, but the respect one man has toward another, that's between those two. Forget the politician because they don't care anyway.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about Louis Farrakhan. Okay, Farrakhan was recently on Barbara Walters. He had strong views about Jews today and in the past. The big issue that came up was the fact that Jews owned slave ships. How do you guys view Farrakhan and his views? How do you feel about it, Malik?
Well, I'm very much in agreement with what Louis Farrakhan says, but you can't blame those Jews that are alive today for what their ancestors did years ago. What Louis Farrakhan says, you know, it has a lot of validity to it, but it's past. We as black people living right now, we have to look towards the future. Forget about the past. Well, not forget about it, but build to be better people. I mean, that's the past. We have to go on now.
Right. How do you feel about that, Vic?
As far as them in the slave trade, I haven't did any, well, I don't understand it really. But as far as
how do you view his issues toward the Jews that he's saying, the past, the present, them owning the slave boats and?
Well, his views on the Jews, I don't even encounter Jews. So
okay.
I can't really understand where he's even coming from. And as far as the slave trade, I don't personally know anything about it either.
Okay, that's fine. And how do you feel about it, Terrell?
Well, you know, the slave trade, you know, with the Jews, you know, I feel the same as Mr. Seeley here, that, you know, that's in the past, you know, and a lot of times what we do, we have a tendency of using that as an excuse not to better ourselves now, you know, and we should go on, you know, that's our history. We should, you know, just like we have history, it's our history. Put it where history belongs, put it in its proper perspective, and go on with our lives now. Don't use that as a stumbling block. See, we are allowing that to be a stumbling block for us to progress now, you know, and it's not there.
I have to agree with that.
I have to disagree because a lot of us didn't know about that, and I think, you know, he was trying to enlighten us with some information that we didn't know. I mean, especially with the thing with the movie with Schindler's List and how the Jews were, you know, talking about their Holocaust, and I think he was trying to let us know that, you know, we also had a Holocaust too with slavery, and, you know, I don't think we're using it as a crutch. I mean, a lot of us didn't even know about that, you know.
Yeah, it seems as though every race nowadays or ethnic group wants sympathy. You know, the Jews want sympathy, women want sympathy, blacks want sympathy, but the bottom line is just keeping the perspective and doing what you have to do. I mean, you know, that happened. What happened, what the Nazis did to the Jews was terrible.
That's right.
But white people in the United States have done wrong to black people right here in this country,
I mean,
not Europe.
We've got our Holocaust going over there in South Africa and other places around the world. So, I mean, I think he's just trying to get us to see that, and, you know.
Yes, but do you really believe that the problems that they're having over there in South Africa is really what they're making them out to be? I mean, they tell you that things are not getting any better, and they're still starving over there. Do you really believe that they're still over there starving? I mean, we're donating, we're sending things over there.
Oh, well, I don't think most of them are probably getting all that stuff they were donating over. I mean, there's...
So you think it's like a...
Well, it does stem from politics, sure enough, but... yeah, I do believe there are people over there starving, and I do believe in the massacres of hundreds of people over there in South Africa that's going on today. Yeah.
Okay. Why do we have so many churches in the same area? Tyrell, you're from a religious background.
Well, I think that one of the reasons that we have so many churches in the same area is a number of reasons. One of the, probably the most popular reasons, because if you know anything about religion, then you know that we have Pentecostal, Baptists, Progressive Catholics, Jews, and everybody that interprets the Word of God interprets it differently. Mm-hmm. So it all depends on what your belief is, or what you're willing to believe, you know, right, as to what congregation you will belong to. Mm-hmm. You know, I may belong to a Baptist because I feel comfortable being a Baptist, or I was raised up in a Baptist family. Mm-hmm. You know, Mr. Seeley may be a Catholic. You know, I think it's more or less the belief that you have and the interpretations of God's Word, you know, towards the people.
Right. I think you're kind of getting off the issue, though. The question is, why is there so many churches in the same area? How do you feel about it, Linda?
I just look at it, people are looking for different things. People have, you know, they want to worship in their way of worshiping, and that's why, you know, there's varieties of churches around here. And everyone doesn't worship or believe in the same principles. I mean, we should believe in God, yes.
Yeah. There are a lot of churches all over the place, but still there's a lot of crime. Mm-hmm. You know, something's not clicking.
Right.
But yeah, I really haven't given it much thought, mm-hmm, but there are a lot of churches and unfortunately a lot of bad ministers.
Oh, I can agree with that. How about you, Vic?
Well, on the ministers, the reason there's a lot of churches is because all the ministers don't agree. But yet, the definition of religion is to bind together. That's what religion stands for. So, and then you want to look at the crime, like Malik stated, they're not bind together, so crime will rise.
Okay. Why do we have more women turning to religion than men? Why do we have that so commonly in today's society? What do you feel about that, Linda?
That's a good question. Well, I can only say maybe because the woman is out there in society trying to earn a living, mm-hmm, and maybe there's not that male companion there or something like that. Maybe she just needs that religion to...
Right. I'd like to elaborate on that.
Please, Tyrell. Please do so, would you?
I think, and you know, that women relate. There's more women that goes to church or that are going to church now because, you know, when you stop and think about when people actually go to churches when they're down and out and they have nowhere or nobody else to turn to. Mm-hmm. Women are the weaker of the two sexes because men, we have this macho image. There will be a lot of more men that would go, but we have this image to uphold. You know, we're not going to let you see tears fall from our eyes because we're supposed to be the man, macho.
Oh, but is that the righteous way, though?
Well, I didn't say that was the righteous way,
okay,
but, you know, but what I'm saying is that we portray this image as being tough, mm-hmm, and not allowing things to get next to us.
Right.
When inside, it tears men up a lot more inside. And women have a tendency of turning to God because that's, you know, and accepting God as their Savior because they feel like, you know, I've tried everything else. Mm-hmm. You know, I've tried everything else, nothing's worked. Let me turn, you know, to Christ.
Right.
You know, and men, before they turn to Christ, they'll go, you know, you'll find them in the gutters. And,
right.
And you know, and everywhere. Because men will hold on to the last thing if it's no more than pride.
Their pride, no.
You know, and before they turn over to Christ. And women won't go that far before they turn over to Christ.
Let me go a little bit further than that. You know, you're exactly right. There are men who won't go to church, but once you got a man who's in church and his faith is truly there, he is there for good. Mm-hmm. He'll be an old man going to church, probably wearing that same brown suit going to church every week. You know, and I hate to say it, but a lot of women go to church for a fashion show. And, you know, that's not good, you know. So the true essence of the person being there isn't really being portrayed in what you just said. I don't really believe that. You know, there are some really faithful black men out here, faithful to God. Mm-hmm. You know, we know who wakes us up, but we probably just don't express it the same way.
Right. And women, I mean, there is a big fashion show in most of the majority of the churches. I agree with that. But it also says that in the Bible, he says that you're supposed to beautify yourself. I'm not saying if you got riches, why conceal them if you have them? Just as long as you don't boast about it, I don't see a problem with that. I mean, I can understand that what you're saying as far as a fashion show, who can outdress who has the most. I can understand it, but if you have it,
flaunt it.
Exactly. Why not? I mean, as long as you're not boasting. There's no sin. There's no sin. No, you're wearing what you have. I mean, if that's your taste, that's your taste. If you have the economic means to buy that sort of whatever.
But you should be in church for one reason, and that's to serve God. I mean, you're supposed to leave all that other baggage on the outside.
Yes, you are. This is true, and I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if you have it, if that's your taste, if that's what you have, then it's yours to wear. I mean, why should you leave it in the closet because you're scared of what somebody's going to say in church that you're trying to impress everyone? Why?
Well, there's nothing wrong with looking nice, but there is a dress code. I mean, you can't come in with splits and low-cut tops and mini skirts.
Who said it was a dress code?
That's distracting too. People who are in there.
Who said? Is it written that it's a dress code?
Well, it does. I don't know where in the Bible, but it does state that you're supposed to come humbly before the Lord and not flashy. And I mean, you're supposed to be in there for one reason. If you're not, then leave. You shouldn't be in there. You should be only in there to serve God. That's my opinion.
How do you feel about it, Ben?
Well, going back to the initial question, the reason I feel that the black men aren't in church is because they don't fear God.
Right.
And the reason they don't fear God is because they don't know God. And the reason more women aren't there is because they've mainly given up on the black men. So the only person they can turn to is the Creator.
Right.
And when the black woman was created, she's always been created, or not always been created, but she's always been spiritually in tune with the Creator, more so than the man.
What about the preacher here? I think we're missing the underlying what's right in front of us, the preacher. That person, that black male who sits up there and gives the sermon, these women go there and they really adore this man. And when you look at, and you go to church and you see a black man and one black man to another, if they do not admire that person and do not respect him, they're not going to go to church and listen to what he said and give tithes.
That goes in hand with the fashion show. That's what's right about that. I mean, if you don't adore a person, why are you
saying adore them? You don't gotta get on your knees and say we're not worthy. We're not worthy. Right. I'm just saying respect. Like I was saying, one man to another. If I do not respect the preacher, if I know the preacher sitting up is in the pulpit and he's a homosexual,
he should leave the light that he preaches. Yes.
Listen to what his directions are.
Right.
Well, yes, that's true.
Did you have a comment? Or
they comment.
Okay. And do you remember the churches on the south side of Chicago who sold everything they owned because they believed the world was coming to an end?
Yeah.
How could something like this be prevented in the near future? Linda.
I think people should stop looking into man and they should start reading their Bibles, and I think that those people, I mean, it tells you plainly that you're not going to know what time or when he's supposed to come, when the rapture is supposed to come. I mean, it says that in the Bible. Obviously, they haven't been reading the Bible, and they let this man just lead them off to some other path. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's unfortunate, but I mean, we've had all these examples with Jim Jones and David Koresh. You'd think that people would
wake up.
Yeah, but
exactly. How about you, Malik? Do you have any comments?
She hit it right on the head.
Do we all agree with that?
Read your Bible.
Man puts too much faith in man.
That's right.
Putting faith in the Creator.
Okay. Well, our final topic today would be politics. How would you rate the Clinton administration? Tyrell.
The Clinton administration. There's, when you go to talking about, presidential candidates and their administration, from what, for me to elaborate on it, I couldn't, because, it's no different now than it was when Nixon was there.
Okay.
I mean, it didn't, I didn't get a check from Clinton, and I didn't get one from Reagan, and I didn't get one from Nixon, so, it didn't affect me nor my family one way or the other.
Okay.
That's one reason that a lot of black people fail to vote, because I don't think it's going to really matter who's there. It's not going to come and directly affect you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. How do you feel about it, Vic?
Well, I think at this point in his presidency, he's basically just doing
Playing the
what all
role.
other presidents doing, as far as passing more laws. The country's getting more and more restricted. I just don't see no change. They've all done about the same job.
Do we agree with that? Or
Yeah, I think maybe we need to give him a chance. I mean, he's still young in his candidacy, and I think that,
Halfway done.
you know, I think that
Yeah,
we
over
should
there.
just give him a chance, maybe. I mean, we're so quick to judge
Right.
people, you know. I mean, you don't see results instantly. I mean, it takes a long period of time to see something. So maybe we should just give him a chance. That's my opinion.
how do you feel about it, Malik?
Well, I am. I'm like on a roller coaster with this president. Some days I like him, and some days I don't. You know, his new health care plan, I believe that's good. People, you know, do need to be healthy, you know, and they do need to think that their government will look out for their best interests. But on other things like the homosexuals in the service, and I really don't like that. But homosexuals are a lot of the people who voted for him, and you know, and I just feel as though he's overlooked the black people with him not appointing Lonnie Guinier to the Civil Rights Board, and that wasn't good. That really I didn't like that because
Strike
some
it
of the
home
things
with you.
because some of the things she's written about civil rights in this country, she was overlooked for that position. But you can't. If you're going to be a person fighting for civil rights, you can't be a one-armed fighter. You can't be a yes person.
I'm going to thank my guests, Vic, Tyrell, Linda, and Malik. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for tuning in to Talk with Michelle.
Lieutenant Bradley now.
Lieutenant,
How you doing?
pretty good.
How you doing, Detective? Okay, we got two more from our precinct. They're coming over to help. So how's everything going?
So far things are looking good. So you got a couple people with you, or all the bugs should be in place here. You got anybody that you can maybe sit in another room, or two people?
Yeah, myself and Detective Oz are going to be in the next room and listen, check the bugs and see, make sure everything's in order. And we're going to have Detective Young outside, let them know every move they make. So what about this guy that's with the dogs?
Well,
you been dealing to the neighborhoods or what?
He's been dealing in the neighborhood. He's made a few transactions to some people that I know, and so what I like to do is we will try to get something set up where we can work it out, where we can meet later on this evening, and hopefully we'll get this put away.
So he have no suspicion?
There's no suspicions nowhere. Like I say, right now it looks good for us.
So what y'all posing as now? Y'all just boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yes, this is my friend here. You know,
I know the detective tells me. Yeah. I've seen some of her work. But okay, and so they don't suspect nothing, and so what I want you to do is, kind of watch and make sure they ain't got no guns on them and stuff like that. Okay. Don't do nothing that, to make them think something. Because we in the next room, they can pull a gun. I know you ain't got your gun with you right now. Well, you got one in behind the pillow or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So
we'll take care of it. Like I said, the main thing I'd like for you to do is keep a couple of your men posted outside here.
Yeah, we got that taken care of. You don't have to worry about that. I want you, if they come in, once they get the guns, I want the license plate number, what color car, what model, everything. I want that taken care of. We'll have some people roll with that.
And by the way, these guys got radios at the car, so maybe we can call and get a little backup there in case anything.
Yeah, we next door, so we next door, so we don't worry about it. Okay. Let's get to our post. Everything's cool with the bug. Okay, we're gonna just test it over there. You just talk, and we'll be listening. Seeing you got the. Okay, it's in the next room. Okay, let's go.
So let me ask you a question, Malik. You check this guy's out?
Yeah, I've seen him around. He seemed cool. He got the money. He say he got some money. We in the business.
All right, because if you burn me, you're coming down too, man.
Well, if I get burned, he's going.
By myself. All right.
He going. Nobody lives.
Okay. Now, how much business have you been dealing with here?
Well, I haven't dealt with him before. This is my first time. But he seems pretty straight.
Now, how do you know him?
I've seen him around. I was introduced to him.
Okay. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go in there. Make sure that you're packing.
Yeah.
Because anything goes down, we'll make him scream. Make him bathe in his own blood. All right now?
That's cool.
Okay. Because, I don't like messing with little fish. I want something that we can build on here. I got to put my kid through school.
All right, well, if everything goes right, we can make some real money. And if it doesn't, then he gone.
All right.
So, you got the stuff?
I got it right here.
Let me see. Snub-nosed 38. Smith & Wesson.
We filed out the serial numbers. It's not traceable.
All right, this'll work. It's nice.
Nothing but the best.
All right.
We don't mess with the rest.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's get it on.
Red Isuzu Impulse, newer model, license plate PWG 565, residue Antonio Suarez. Say he lives at, what, 58 Hopkins? Okay, thank you.
Come in. Malik, what's up, man? What's up? How you doing?
Good. Who's this? This is a friend of mine. This
Yeah, I
is
thought
JT.
you said we were going to be alone.
JT.
Yeah, speaking of being alone, who's your friend? This is my business associate. Who's your business associate? It's Lavelle.
How you doing, Lavelle? My name's Antonio.
Nice to meet you, Antonio.
Your name is?
JT Diamond.
Okay, you have a beautiful wife. Let me tell you something, man.
Mm-hmm.
When you keep everything straight here, I don't like messing around. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, how do we know we can trust you?
How do I know I can trust you?
Well, we got the money.
You got the money?
Yes. Can we see the merchandise?
Have a seat.
So how many of these can you have for us?
How many do you want?
Well, we'd like to get at least 100 of them if we could.
What time?
When would be a good time after the rain season? Next week? Next week? No. Next week is much too late. I'd like to do this today.
You want it sooner? That's going to cost you more.
How much more are we talking? So, by the way, who's running this? You or him? It's a combined effort. It's a combined effort. I don't even know this man. I said I'd start to deal with you, not with him. I don't know him.
Well, listen, I come here and this lady's here. I've never seen her before in my life.
This is my woman.
All right, so we don't have to do this then.
Okay.
We don't have to do this. I guess you don't want the guns bad enough.
It doesn't have to be that way, baby. Just later on today.
Because you know I don't need your business either.
Well, it's just that I struck a
You
deal.
want the guns or not?
I struck a deal with...
No. Do
Yes,
you
we
want
would
the
like to
guns or...
have the gun.
Okay,
We'd like to
we've
have the
established that. So we're partners. We're business relations then.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as we know that we can trust this, I don't want no slip-ups. I don't want nothing funny. We will be there, what it said, 7 o'clock tonight with the money.
7:30.
7:30? Fine, we can deal with that.
And there won't be no one else there. No
There
more
will
new
be
faces.
no one else. She will be with me. You met her. She's straight. Okay? Just making sure you guys have the merchandise with you, okay?
Well, we got the merchandise.
Okay, well, that's it. This is
We got
business.
plenty of that.
And, hopefully we can do business later on.
Okay.
Things go well here. It's work. We have a lot more business that we can take care of later on down the road.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
Okay?
I like to see my business grow, you know?
Don't worry, your business will grow fine. Okay?
Cool.
Is it okay with you?
Seems pretty cool. If it isn't, we're gonna be minus 2 people.
I guess that.
I don't think we have any worries about that, okay?
Well, I hope not.
Like I said, you guys are on the up and up. Don't worry, we have the money, okay? All right?
Why don't we just do this at 7:30, John? We'll see
Okay.
you again.
All right.
Till 7:30?
7:30? Pleasure meeting you.
You too. Antonio?
As always.
All right.
They was getting ready to leave out the door, and they making it good tonight at 7:30.
Have they left yet?
Yes, they left.
Okay, let's go.
Who is it?
Bradley.
Come on in.
Yeah, we heard what they said, man.
Okay.
Yeah, what we going to do is we're gonna be ready for them tonight.
Okay, so everything is set for 7:30. Just have all your men in place and we'll be prepared.
Yeah, this guy seemed like a tough guy. Well, Antonio or something?
Antonio, yeah.
It's mean, very mean.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Check that must be to take the young. Let me check. Oh, you better check. And if it's somebody, don't let me in if there's one of them coming
Yeah,
back.
who is it?
Detective Young.
Okay, come on in.
Sowers Taylor.
So how everything was? You checked the place?
Yeah, I ran the plates and it was a red car.
We were trying to get them before they come back. We were gonna catch them coming out the house, but it was a rental car. You know who it made out to? Did they have a house address or something?
Yeah, it was made out to Antonio Suarez.
Okay. Go and put
Lord,
somebody
yes,
on call the station. Have what? You know the address? Why don't you call the station? Have somebody to go over there and check it out and see if he's living there. Is he at that place? Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to catch them before they come out their house. That way we won't have to go through this. But if they're not at home, he didn't give the correct address, we want to come here.
No, because you'll blow the whole deal.
You want to get them when they're coming out with the guns at their house, so that way.
The deal is set up for them to meet us here, okay, at 7:30. Now, if you go busting in there, you know.
No, we're not gonna bust. We're gonna wait till they come out.
Even if that be the case, you know, when they come out here, you mean?
But he told you none of it is the gun registered. Did you ask?
No, I mean that's.
Look like the serial numbers have been filed off of everything that we saw.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. If they got guns with serial number filed, we can bust them for that.
Okay, I tell you what. Why don't we do this?
Follow them back.
No, at 7:30 when they come to make the transaction, okay?
Yeah.
Once they make the transaction, we have the guns and they have the money. Post two of your men outside, okay? And when they come out, we grab them. Okay. Once we got the merchandise, you know. Once we got the merchandise, we know. Okay.
But see, for it to hold up in court, we have to make sure we have the transaction at that moment. So basically, let's just let 7:30 get here and bust them there.
That's great, Joe. Okay, so well, it's just what 10 o'clock now, so we got mostly all day to just wait around. So y'all just stay here just in case they watch me, and we're gonna go back and stake out and just probably go get me and Detective Oz before I go get some breakfast. Y'all order some breakfast. We just wait around. We next door.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
See you later.
Okay then.
Bye, Detective. Bye. I'm hungry.
Looks like you.
Dinner sounds good to me. All right.
Man, 7:30. Got to wait all night again tonight. Well, you want to have breakfast?
Well, we got 5 hours. What do you want to do?
Oh, I better call my wife. I know she's worried about me.
Call your wife? I thought you was leaving your wife.
I am, but you know, 3 kids. I just don't want to just hit it all at once.
No, I don't want to hear all that. I know you can take care of your kids without being with your wife.
Yeah, you're right. Let's take it easy. We gonna do this. But let me call her just to make sure she don't just come rushing. She might ask the detective where we at. She might rush over. Okay, let me go. Just take it easy.
Hello?
Hey, what's happening? I'll be there later, but we got to stay on the stakeout a little longer. Then I just.
Tell her.
Who's that in the background?
It's just one of the detective friends that I'm working with.
I think we really need to go see the pastor.
Why you always want to put the pastor in it? Okay, yeah, okay, we'll see the pastor. I'll come home in between, and we'll talk about we'll talk to the pastor about anything, just anything that you want to do. It's all right with me.
We just need to talk.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Well, okay, goodbye. I get to tell her this. I got to tell her. So you watch on here. I'm gonna go home and tell her, break the news to her now. Okay? And we'll have 3 hours. I'll be back. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you? Did you work hard?
Oh yeah, it was rough tonight, but I came in the middle of it. I thought about it on the way here. I can't go talk to the pastor. All the pastor want to do is know our business. I'm not telling the pastor what our family life. That's crazy.
He's not going to take it out of perspective, and he's not going to tell everybody in the city.
I know how pastor is. He probably wants you himself. Well, I ain't talking to him about no stuff like that. No way. Look here, I'm not saved, and you can't make me get saved. So, I'm not telling anything to the pastor. If me and you, both of us grown, we got kids, and we can't work it out,
I've been trying, but you don't let me.
Things ain't fun no more. I come in here, I got to watch what I say. I can't curse no more. I can't drink no beer. I have to go to a bar to drink. You got me cramped up in here. I remember the time we used to go dancing and stuff. You don't dance no more. You go and stay at church all night long. This don't make no sense. Church days, church nights.
You don't give me the attention you used to give me.
Well, what I want to do, I'm too scared. You too holy. I can't do nothing with you, and you too holy. I can't do nothing. You know how I was when you met me. Now you expect me to change. I can't be Deacon Brown, Deacon whoever else you got that be at church. You trying to make me an example. I'm not them. I'm me.
I'm not asking.
I'm a bar drinker. I met you. We were going out to clubs and stuff. Now you all of a sudden you don't want to go out nowhere. You just want to stay at home, read your Bible. No, it's not nobody else. But I feel cramped. I feel cramped here.
How come you can't look at me and tell me there's no...
Because, listen. What I'm trying to tell you is things ain't like it used to be. I don't know. I feel like I'm before Virgin Mary, you know. I heard you be saying, don't do that, God don't like that. You got me like, I might as well go to church. You got me like that. I would like to just drink a beer in my house sometime when I come home. Open up a beer without feeling guilty. But, I don't know,
I never told you couldn't do any of those things.
But look, what I'm trying to tell you, I think we need to go to a council, not know your pastor, so he can tell our business everywhere. I think we need to go to a council because, I think it's not working out. And I love the kids, but it's not working out. It's not working out, I feel.
What is it that you want me to do?
I want you to go be the same. I want you to be the same person you were before you kept going to the church. Pastor David got you not smoking, not drinking, not doing nothing. You're just a different person. I done married that person.
Smoking. I like not drinking.
But then when you start saying the word, then you start talking about the Lord this, the Lord don't like this, the Lord don't like... I'm sick of the Lord in here. Can you let me be myself? And then you go to church and you stay all night long. You come back at 11 or 12 o'clock at night. They have a church early in the morning, all night. I don't spend no time with you. When I'm working, you in church, you working. We don't see each other now. Stop going to church, George.
Because you were always out.
Stop going to church. That's all I tell you. Either take me to church. I'm gone. Just take me to church. I'm gone. See, that's what we do. We argue all the time. I'm tired of this. I'm out of here.
One's got a black briefcase. Why don't you go get that?
Who is it?
Malik.
Come on in, man.
So what, man?
All right, you guys on time.
Always. Always on time.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Got merchandise, gentlemen?
You got the cash?
Sure do.
Well, we see what we
Let's
get.
see the cash. Let me see your hands. Keep your hands where I can see them. Thank you.
Ain't nothing but a thing.
Slowly.
Yeah. That look about right.
I don't think we have to count that.
No, you don't.
I think we have a deal here.
I guess that's it then, huh? That's it, man.
That'll do it.
All right. All right.
Hey, something going down wrong. Go, come on, let's go. Let's take the grab. Y'all, something going down wrong.
Police! What do you mean police, huh? You like this? You like this? You like this? Hey, Malik, get the gear, man.
Yeah.
Get the gear. We're gonna be out of here real soon. Back off, man! Back off!
Hey, man,
I'll
don't
pop
shoot
her
me.
head right
Hey, man,
off.
wait, don't shoot
I'll
me.
Shut up
Hey,
and sit down.
hold on.
You see, that's what you get? Back off, man!
Don't
Back
hurt her.
off.
Don't hurt her, man.
No, I'm gonna
Don't-
pop her.
Man,
I'm
don't
gonna
hurt her.
take
Don't
her
hurt
head
her.
right off her shoulders.
Okay, man. Just be cool.
Is this your man? Who's this?
Hey,
Who's it? Shut up! Ow.
Let's get out of here. Bye-bye.
Somebody help! Officer down, help! Stop, police!
Baby. I'm not dead.
Leroy, come with me. Come with God. Come see the light. Jesus has a light that shines. It sits on the hill. You want to come to this light. Leroy, please come. If you keep going your way, you're going to burn, Leroy.
Hey, look, I'm not ready to get right. What? Hey, I'm not dead. What you talking about?
Didn't we have such a good time together, dancing and drinking? Just going out having fun. Come and go with me. Come on. I thought you was gonna leave your wife. Come and go with me. Come on.
I'm still young. Well, I don't want to burn. I'm not gonna die yet. I got a lot of time to get left.
Come
you
to
know,
Jesus.
What you trying to do?
Come to Jesus. Come to the light.
What's going on?
Okay.
Oh, did they catch the guy? Oh, what a paramedic? Oh, is the paramedic coming? Oh, where my wife at? Go get my wife. Tell her I see the light. Oh, I see the light. Oh, I see the light. Jesus,
so much for stopping.
Yeah. Bradley. Oh, yeah? Sit in.
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
Agent Lacey.
Have a seat, Detective Bradley. What bring you in this spot?
Well, I'm tracking Mr. Biggs. I'm from Florida.
Yeah,
Are you with him?
yeah, I heard about he was in town. So.
Yeah. He's been smuggling a lot of guns and doing a lot of drug activity in this area. So I'm up here to work on this case, and I'm dealing with Woo.
Woo, I want him bad.
Trying to get him to testify against Mr. Biggs.
You gonna try to get Woo to testify against Big? That's pretty hard. That's his boy.
I'm dealing with him, and it's coming around. So.
He know you a ace?
No, he doesn't know. He doesn't
So
know
you tricking
that.
Woo?
Well, the FBI, we're taking care of it, but I need you to back off for a while, okay?
Okay, you know, y'all FBI, you know, what can I say, you know? But you, how long you been dealing with Woo?
For a few months now. For a few months now. He trusts me. And I just want to see him testify against Biggs, okay? I assume you want to bring Biggs down.
I'd rather have Woo. He don't want to bring the drug traffic in this town, selling to the young kids. I want Woo, but you know, if he the one that, if you want Big and you want to go through there, you know, a lot of people want to get kill Woo, you know. But if you want Big, go ahead. I won't stop you.
Well, we've been tracking Biggs for 8 years now, and we've got him up here, so.
So Big must be very clever.
He is very clever, so I figured the way to get him is to get the thorn in his side, and that'll be through. So I appreciate your help. What happened to your arm?
Oh, well, I got shot.
In the line of duty.
In the line of duty, yeah. Some people didn't follow the order, but you be careful because Woo can be very dangerous. So.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
But it was nice meeting you, Detective
Okay.
Bradley. Take care of that arm.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
What is it, I So I hear you didn't do so well on the videotape deal with Woo-Woo.
I made my money on side deals.
Have a seat.
Yeah. What is it?
What you need is a woman's touch.
Look, don't try to con me. What is it?
What your problem is, you need a woman's touch.
A woman's touch for what? I'm doing fine.
A woman betrayed you. She stole the videotape. A woman switched the tape. That's the oldest trick in the book. The old switcheroo.
Well, I made money on side deals, so, you know, I got mine. But, you know, how's that old rock-head husband of yours doing?
Oh, he passed away a couple of years ago.
Sorry to hear that. You look like you're doing fine to me.
I'm set for life, but I can always use another gun.
Sorry, Miss Jennings, but I work alone.
I have a couple of things in the wind, but I need a man to pull them off. You're the most qualified person for that job.
Sorry, Miss Jennings, but I work alone.
But you're home here. You can't get any action.
We'll see about that. I'll be seeing you later.
I foresee hearing from you soon. You know where I live.
I doubt it. We'll see about that. Good day. Can I have my wallet with all of my money intact, please?
Wait a minute. Hear me out. You and I can take this town, but we can't do it alone. I have a couple of ideas. All right, with me.
You're talking good. Okay, I hear you out.
First, Woo Woo and Sugar Shack are on bad terms, and we can use this to our advantage. Detective Wright, on the other hand, he's vulnerable because we are on good terms.
So I get it. So the idea is that you milk Detective Wright out of information, and I report to the bad guys for cash.
It's all good.
We got a deal.
Thank you, Mr. Davis.
I'll be in touch.
Jackson.
I'll be in touch. Have a good day.
Let me speak to Wu. Hello. Hey, Wu, you got my money?
I'm waiting to get it right now. I don't have it at this moment.
What you mean you're waiting to get it?
I said, I don't have it at this time.
Wu, we gotta talk. You gotta meet me, or either I gotta meet you somewhere.
You just name the place, I'll be there.
Come to the crib.
I'll see you in about 10 minutes.
All right. Peace out.
Hey man, I'ma get woo woo. Cause he killed my father, man.
Man, you ain't gonna do nothing.
You know where I get a gun from?
Yeah, from this dude named Tonto.
Then call him up here, man. Call him up.
Yeah, it's Tonto here. What's up, man? I got somebody who wanna buy a gun. Yeah, come over 416 Ann Street. In about 10 minutes. Alright. I'll be over in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Wu, go ahead, dude. What's up?
What's up, man?
Good. How's it going?
Just chilling.
So what's the deal?
Sugar Shack.
Sugar Shack?
Sugar Shack.
Man, you gotta deal with that dude. I need my money.
You do. He's mine. He's cut short. He just a matter of time. I'm just waiting. I can get him just like that, but I want the money. If I get the money, I need it.
Yeah.
It's cut short.
How long before I get mine?
You got to get mine. You know, I kind of went in the other day, and everybody's on my team.
Can't help you there. I got to have mine. I got people looking down on me, coming down on me hard. So if they come down on me hard, I got to come down on you hard. I got to come down on sugar. You got to come down on sugar hard. Hey, I don't care how it be done. I got to have my money.
You get your money. It is. I got to come from anybody.
Gotta solve this problem some type of way.
Listen, I own this whole time, and I want more time. I know I owe you money. Get yours.
Give me time and a date.
All right, this time, give me 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months? You got 2 weeks, my man. It's the best I can do for you. The best I can do.
Nobody tells me that. Not even you.
My way or no way.
Want some, get some.
That's it. My way or no way, or either you get the highway. But I got to have my money.
Want some, get some. That's all I got to say. I don't like to argue.
You got 2 weeks for a conversation, then you can get up out of here. 2 weeks. Now you deal with that.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Tonto.
Yeah. I need a gun, man.
Alright, man, what you need a gun for?
I gotta do some business in school, man.
Yeah.
Got some business.
I understand that. How much money you got?
I got 40.
You know what, man? Since I need your dad, man, I'll give it to you for 40. Let's use the big for it. You know how to use it, right?
Yeah, I know how to use it, man.
Alright, but you gotta get your own sales.
I know.
Alright, well, anyway, how you been?
Been doing good, man.
Yeah,
How you been feeling?
I'm okay. Well, I gotta run, man, so be careful with the guns,
You too,
though.
man.
Whatever
Stay
you do,
up.
keep it to yourself.
Alright.
Alright.
was straight. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, I'm gonna really do this. I'm gonna get this food.
Man, you gonna do that for real, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that food.
Wow.
Yeah. Show that fool what's happening. Show him who killed my father. Kill him like he killed my father. Yeah.
Oh, Max. Yeah. I need you to do something for me. Get the deal with that there. Who that is? What is it? That's all right. You don't have to say anything. Yeah, what's up there, woo-woo? What's up, Sugar? Long time no see. What's been going on? Anything sick on you?
Holla at you, bro.
About what? What's up? Yeah, could you give me a little private, sweet dad? What's brought you in today? What's up with you?
I got money on me.
What type of money? What you talking about? Like, I don't catch your drill.
I need some money.
I don't get none.
So what you been doing?
Well, it's just like I told you, the police took everything. I'm trying to do whatever I can do now, trying to get myself back straight. The police are not condemning me, which you can see that. So that's the reason I don't got no money. I mean, going to here.
You don't have no money.
No.
Did you lie to me?
I got no reason at all. Got no reason at all. I got nothing to show for lying. If I was lying, you would see me making a big move. I can't make a move now. Police can tell you everything. You're watching me. I just can't do nothing now.
So you wouldn't lie to me?
Police tell you everything. Why you figure that I would lie to you? What make you believe that something else happened to the money besides the police got it?
Because I don't trust you.
You don't trust me. That's a problem. Now we got working for you, you don't trust. That's a problem.
Listen. I know that you got the money. Okay? I know that you got the money.
How you know I got the money? By hearing this or something?
Do you trust me?
Yeah, I trust more than anybody.
You see, you're lying. You just lied to me.
I trust anybody the first time. You know, second time, well, that's a different story.
I first hired you. First day. I want loyalty.
Yeah, but you did trust me. What's wrong with the trust now? You don't believe me when I say the police took all of the money?
I said, number one thing, trust no one.
But why you say that I took the money? Why you, what gives you a reason to say that?
I never did trust you. But you made money for me.
Yeah, but why you would say I got the money? How you come by that? Who told what? Somebody had to tell you something that happened inside when the police arrested all of us.
I'm gonna put it like this. You got 24 hours.
24 hours. Well, I see what I can do. You know I'm in a rock and a hard spot. So if it takes more than 24 hours, well, that's what it would take. But I got no money. I just got to try to make some money. The police got what I had. The police got what I had. All I can do is tell you that...
I don't want to talk no more.
All I can do is tell you that to give me a chance to come up with your money that the police...
Nigga, you got 24 hours to get my money.
Wait a minute now. What's up with the gun? What's up with the gun?
My money.
What's the problem? What's the problem? Hold this, sweet dad. What's the problem? I didn't take it, sweet dad. No, don't. I didn't take it, man. No, boss. No. Drop the gun. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. One more time. Put the gun down, sweet dad. Your money gone. Your money gone. Your money
son, he told me, I'm gonna cut you short. If you don't get my money, 20 hours. Just lost another hour.
You got your money coming.
Look at you. Look at you.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, boy. You got your money coming. Come on, man. Let my man, let him go. Let him go.
No, I ain't never like you. I don't even like your hat.
Come on, man. I got a wife and a family.
Nigga,
Come on, man.
You got 20 hours.
You got your money coming, bro.
He's worthless too. I can take him out. See y'all later, okay?
All right, well, I got your money coming. He's a dead man. You put your hand down, that's me, Daddy. He's a dead man.
That's fine what you're looking for.
What? What's that?
I found the two guys.
Two
You
guys.
can do anything, man.
Two guys that probably could make a hit for me.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
What is that?
Big Daddy and Easy. I brought them with me.
Bring them in, let me check them out real quick. Let me see what you got there, sweet daddy. I know you kind of strange, you might bring in.
Big Daddy and Easy. Step on the
I just want to make sure you got the right man for the job here. Y'all know this Woo is a tough character.
That's Big Daddy. It's Easy right here.
Well, what's up there, Big Daddy?
That's Big Daddy.
What's up, Big?
What up? What up? You Daddy, my man.
All right. What you guys capable of doing? Anything or what?
Well, call me what you want us to do.
Wait a minute. Don't get smart now. It's Sweet Daddy and Sugar Daddy you're talking to.
Well, as a matter of fact, this Big Daddy too. And I want, if you want me to work for you.
Right. Well, look here. I got a job for both you guys to make a hit on a guy by the name of Woo. I don't know if you know him, which I don't care. I don't never see him no more. All I want to do is make a hit on him.
Yeah, well, what's up? I haven't received any child support checks or anything like that, and you know you have to take care of your child. You helped me bring her into the world, and you're going to have to help me take care of her. What? What do you mean? It'll be here next. The check is in the mail. What's up with that? I'm not a bill collector, okay? I want my money. No. What? No, that's bunk. If you don't give me my money, I'll have somebody to deal with you, okay? I'll get it taken care of, and I'll get you taken care of, too.
Yeah, I see you got no girls, madam.
Baby, what's wrong? I mean, you're not talking to me? What's going on?
I just got a lot of stuff on my mind. A lot.
What you telling me? Maybe I can help you.
Now, there's one thing you can't help me with. I wish you could.
Yeah, baby, I love you. Why don't you just help me? What's going on?
I was out of money. You don't just want to understand. You just want to understand.
I wish you wouldn't do that. How do you know I won't understand unless you tell me?
How could you help me out?
Why don't you open up?
I wish I could.
You can't.
Listen, in my line of business, trust no one.
You trust me?
You trust me?
I love you. Why wouldn't I trust you? And if you love me, you should be able to tell me what's going on. Maybe somebody else?
A woman?
A woman? So it's a man.
Yes. Why would I want a woman anyway?
So let's just get to the chase of it. I mean, what is it that's having you down? You can't even enjoy me being around me. I mean, come on now.
Oh.
What you did.
about this Mr. Big. How come you owe him so much money?
That's a long story, but it's a whole lot of money.
I had nothing but time.
See, I don't have time. That's just money. But it ain't good.
What?
You just don't understand.
No, tell me about it. How can you give me too much money?
Too much money. Ain't nothing I can do.
How much money from what? You keep talking about this money from what?
I got a part-time job.
What do you do?
Why you ask me all these questions?
Because I'm concerned about your life.
Don't be concerned about my life. Do you have any? How much money do you have?
How much money do you need?
$30,000 right
You need about $30,000.
now.
I want to know who Mr. Biggs is, and I want to know why you owe him this type of money. He's talking about killing you. I want to meet him.
You have $30,000.
I want to meet him. Why can't I meet him?
Do
Tell
you
me
have
about it.
$30,000?
Is he a real person, or he's just a figment of your imagination? I mean, this $30,000 is not pocket change.
It's old. That's all.
You just owe it. From what?
Damn. I gamble.
So you borrow money from him to get him. What does he do to you? Have $30,000 just to give you?
That's none of my business.
That's none of your business. What do you mean it's none of your business?
What do you do?
Don't you know your friends?
I don't have any friends.
You don't. Oh,
I have social steps.
you need to break this wall that you have up against you. I mean, I don't understand it. One minute you're loving and you're kind, and the next minute you turn into some egotistical maniac. What is this with you? And Mr. Biggs, why do you have to have friends like that?
I don't need friends. I don't have friends. I have nothing but money. That's the only thing I want. I gamble. I work.
Well, I want to meet him. I want to see the real. Now, if you care about me, I think you'll let me know who's threatening to destroy my future. I thought we had a future together.
But at this time, I don't want to stress it. I got a lot of my money.
I hear you. When you get it together, you let me know. Okay? I'm not going to wait for that.
Wait a minute.
And don't leave out no details.
That's what I like about you. You get right to the point. I sell drugs.
What about your degree?
I know about that. I like money. How do you think I have all this?
Money? You think I'm impressed with money? I'm impressed with life, okay? I want somebody I can touch, somebody I can feel, not somebody that's dead.
Do I look dead to you?
You're gonna be dead.
That's a chance I have to take.
It's not a chance you have to take. Who is Mr. Biggs?
He supplies.
He supplies you. Where's he from?
I don't know how that is. Listen, in the business
I think you know.
Listen.
I think you know.
I don't know. I don't know. Why are you asking me all these questions?
Am I a game to you?
You're supposed to be helping me.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you see your life.
Are you gonna
Who
look
is
at the
this?
money?
Is he your friend?
I have no friend.
Is he?
I don't have a
What
friend.
is he, an associate?
That's it. Business. That's all it is.
And he supplies your drugs. Who else is he getting into this mess?
Why are you asking me all these questions? I don't like people asking me questions. I ask you questions.
Hold on. You weren't worried about all that last night, okay?
That was last
You
night.
wanted to be as intimate as possible, and now I can't know where and why and what kind of friends you have and what they get into.
I don't have any friends. Listen, I make my money. It takes me 10 minutes. That's one time. Listen,
If you care about me,
we'll talk about it.
if you care about me, you cut this mess. And as far as Mr. Biggs goes, I want to know where he is. I want to talk to him. If I could get you 30 grand, you turn him over to the police, so you won't have to worry about watching him.
Ain't no trick.
You ain't no trick. Don't you want your life? I'm willing to put up my house.
I'd rather die to be a trick.
I'm willing to put up everything that I have to save you. Will you turn him over? Will you do it for me? Think about what we have. It's supposed to be so special. And you do that all because of the ego? You won't turn him
Let
over?
me think about it. Can I think about it? Right then, if I turn him in, I'm running both ways. I can't do it.
Not you.
Hey, listen. I own this whole town. This whole town.
You ain't gonna own it when you're dead.
Woman, I
Then
want
what
to
am I
enjoy it.
supposed to do? Wait, weep at your grave, cry, say how stubborn my boyfriend was because I was willing to give him $30,000 to save his life, and he said, I ain't no trick.
Okay, let me think about it. Let me think about it.